Almost 40 years ago, a young man in Oklahoma named Harlan Stonecipher was hospitalized as a result of an automobile accident in which he was not at fault. To add insult to injury, he was sued by the offending driver. As a result of losing his life savings to defend himself from a lawsuit that never should have happened, he started a company that laid the foundation and created the infrastructure that would change one of the largest, oldest industries in the history of the world. In this brief presentation, you will learn exactly why a private equity firm invested $650 million in this company and how it could have a dramatic impact on your life. You will have an opportunity to evaluate our company in a traditional sense, the same way you'd evaluate any investment in any business. If after viewing this presentation, you like what you see, then welcome to the revolution. Hello, my name is Patrick Shaw, and incredibly enough, I'm one of 150 people who have earned in excess of $1 million in personal income in this incredible business. For myself, I was $37,000 in credit card debt. I'd unsuccessfully started 3 different companies. I had 20 different jobs, and I still believed in the possibility of becoming wealthy in the wealthiest country in the world. But possibility does not always equal probability. I knew that business ownership was the way to succeed. More than 50% of all the millionaires in this country owned their own business, and more than 80% of them were self-made. But I hadn't found a vehicle that allowed me to overcome the traditional challenges that cause most new businesses to fail. You see, in traditional business, you have to manage and deal with cash flow, overhead, inventory, competition, marketing, tools, leverage, advertising, accounting, customer service, technology, square footage, insurance, employees, timing. You're wearing 50 different hats, which most people simply have no experience in. I was grateful for every job I'd had. I knew I was trading time for money, though, building somebody else's dream. And that was a slow path to freedom. Jobs are appealing because they have structure and direction. Now, what if you could have the best of all worlds, the structure and direction of a job with the opportunity and upside of business ownership? What if there were a system that handled many of the traditional challenges of business and allowed you to focus on the activities that produce income? We've all seen opportunities, some good, some bad. The bottom line is what is right for you? Well, let's dive in and you be the judge. A great way to evaluate any company, including ours, is to evaluate 5 critical areas. The company first. What's the track record? Credibility. Will they be around? What are third-party sources saying? Second is the need in the marketplace. Do people really need and want the service that you're offering? And then third is the actual product or service. Is there competition and is it affordable to the masses? And that brings us to compensation. And more than just money is, can you do it? Do you have the time and is it worth your time? And fifth, timing. Are you really in front of a trend? So first, let's talk about the company. Legal Shield was originally established in 1972. We represent more than 4 million individual members with our service. Our company's been featured in every financial journal available: Fortune, Forbes, Inc., Entrepreneur, Investors Business Daily, Wall Street Journal, achieving 15 consecutive years of increased earnings. We have high ratings with both the Better Business Bureau and the National Chamber of Commerce. Over 30,000 companies offer our services as an employee benefit. What's most incredible is despite this massive success, most people have no idea who we are or what we do. We have an incredibly valuable offering, a whole suite of products that cater to many markets, from small business and employee benefits to family, identity theft, and specialty plans. That brings us to the question of need. If you woke up in the middle of the night and you thought of a service that 85% of people needed, they could afford, and they did not know it currently existed, and there was little or no competition, that would be a great idea for a business, wouldn't it? Engraved on the west side of the Supreme Court building, it says equal justice under law. But is that a reality for the average American or Canadian today? Are people actually able to access the legal system? Let me ask you a few questions. Have you ever been treated unfairly? Been overcharged for a repair? Had a child custody or support issue? Lost a security deposit? Had difficulty getting a company to honor a warranty? Signed a contract or document? Been audited? Had an insurance company say they would pay something and then turn around and not pay it? Dealt with a mortgage or foreclosure issue? Had questions about small business, prepared a will or wanted to? Had your identity stolen, or have you known someone who has? These are all legal issues. So what do we mean by a legal issue? We mean any time the use of an attorney could better the outcome of that situation. There are many times in our life when it would be satisfying to be able to talk to an attorney without worrying about the high hourly cost. Legal Shield enables you to work directly with accomplished law firms. You will get the legal protection that is your right, no matter how traumatic or trivial the issue. Your on-call law firm will help you navigate a variety of everyday issues, such as reviewing contracts for mortgages, car loans, traffic tickets, or apartment leases, and thousands of other issues. Just a simple phone call puts you in touch with an attorney, not a paralegal, who will provide unlimited legal advice to help protect you and your family. Additionally, we provide the most comprehensive identity theft service available anywhere. In short, we give people peace of mind. Our service is a simple month-to-month membership. There is no contract. We charge a flat monthly fee and we cover the whole family, the member, the spouse, any children up to 21 living at home, basically the immediate family. Now think about this for a minute from a business perspective and understand most people will never get to hear about the business side of Legal Shield. They simply buy our service. So from a business perspective, you'd probably agree. If the service we provide is needed, affordable, has no competition, and most people don't know it exists, can you imagine the type of business that could be built? Let me give you a couple examples of the value you'd be providing by offering this membership to others. As a partner with our company, when someone uses the Legal Shield membership they purchased from you, a Legal Shield attorney will be able to help them put a will in place. Now that's an $800 to $1,500 value in most states for a member and a spouse or a significant other. How about traffic representation? I was driving through Yuma, Colorado, too fast late at night in a twin-turbo Audi. That was my excuse. Yes, I deserved the ticket, but I didn't want the points and the 3-year penalty on my insurance. Instead of just paying the ticket and sending it in, I faxed it over to Riggs, Abney, Neal, Turpin, Orbison, and Lewis, my Legal Shield provider in Colorado. My attorney found a mistake. No points, no fine, no court appearance. My attorney even explained the mistake the officer had made, and I still didn't understand it. What I did understand was it was like the incident never happened. My point is, if you don't know your rights, what's the point in having them? Our membership also includes 24-hour access if you're ever detained, questioned, or arrested by law enforcement or security personnel. Additionally, we have lawsuit and audit protection. I unfortunately have been through a lawsuit. It was frivolous in nature. I knew it, the guy suing me knew it, and his attorney knew it. However, I still had to defend myself, or I could have taken their settlement offer. Because I was a member of Legal Shield, my attorney's fees were covered 100%. With my Legal Shield attorney at my side, it took the judge all of 10 minutes to dismiss the case with prejudice. It's unfortunate, but for most people in America, it's cheaper to get ripped off and taken advantage of than to simply fight for their rights. Last but not least, how about identity theft? Through a partnership with the largest private investigation firm in the world, Kroll Worldwide, we not only monitor your credit daily through Experian, provide a credit report and analysis, and offer consultation, we also have fraud alerts, identity restoration services, and safeguard for minors. Restoration services mean if anything shows up on your credit report, you can have a one-page limited power of attorney signed by Kroll Worldwide and they'll fix your credit. Now, combined with the legal plan, this is the most comprehensive and complete identity theft service available on the market today. The point of this presentation is just to illustrate the massive value that we provide when a person becomes a member of Legal Shield. For a more complete overview of all the features and benefits of our service, visit the membership presentation at greatlegalbenefit.com or click on the link below for a membership overview. All of the benefits are incredible. But if it isn't affordable, you'd probably agree it doesn't matter. Maybe you've heard the old joke. A fella calls an attorney and asks him, "How much would you charge me to answer 3 questions?" The attorney says, $500. Now, what's your second question? Now, it's kind of funny, but there's some truth to it. Legal access is expensive. Imagine this. You walk into a high-profile attorney's office and tell him you want to pay a flat monthly fee. For that fee, you want unlimited consultation 5 days a week, 8 hours a day. Letters, phone calls made on your behalf, and a will prepared. You want assistance with moving traffic violations and coverage if you're ever named in a personal civil suit. You want the whole family covered in every state across the country. What would they say? How much? What we know is it certainly wouldn't be anywhere close to $26.95 a month. This is what Legal Shield does. It is why our services are such an unbelievable value. We also offer an expanded plan for $9 more that offers more pre-trial time. If you have any concern about ever being sued, then our $35.95 membership might be best for the person you're marketing the service to. The legal system today is like an exclusive country club, where only the wealthy get in. And until Legal Shield, the average American or North American has never had real access to it. It's why we have a real opportunity to revolutionize the legal industry. So, our company has a proven track record, a massive need, and a unique and affordable service. Outside of owning this great service yourself, what could all of this mean to you financially? The Legal Shield opportunity is not only a way to generate immediate income, but it's also a vehicle to create long-term financial and time freedom. When you consider that 45% of people at retirement are dependent on relatives, 30% on charity, 23% on dependents or relatives, and only 2% at the age of 65 are financially free, it's easy to see that most people need a new plan. Now, we don't want to assume anything about your financial situation. You may be doing incredibly well, and someone you trust just asked you to take a look. Either way, we generally find that people are looking for a few of the same things. All the basics are there. They're saying, hey, is this simple? The average person doesn't have a lot of time, maybe 7 to 12 hours a week, maybe a little bit more. Between children, careers, life, there's not a lot of time left. Business ownership makes sense, but with the traditional headaches we talked about before, it can be very difficult. So here are the things people are looking for. The first question, is the business really simple? Number 2 is, can I do it? I mean, it's certainly what I wanted to know. Could I do it? That is, would I be comfortable sharing this service and business with someone, and do I have the right background? Is there systems and support? And then lastly, is it worth my time? Is this going to be financially rewarding opportunity? Let's talk about the money. Legal Shield pays commissions in 3 simple ways. Number 1, we will pay you a personal advance between $51 and $189 for simply marketing this $26.95 membership, and we will pay the day after it processes. You begin with our company as a junior associate, and you move through the plan to the executive director level. Now, if you're in shock right now, it's understandable. You collect $26.95 plus a one-time $10 enrollment fee, and we pay as much as $189 in cash the next day. This means you can generate immediate right-now income. Second, we will pay overrides. This allows you to become an agent or to act as a broker, so you can move from the junior associate level all the way up to the director level, where you're earning as much as a $100 override when memberships are marketed as part of your sales organization. The higher you move, the higher your override. This is the side of the compensation that allows you to create true leverage and time freedom by helping others start their own business. Should a financial planner offer to their clients a will, trial defense, identity theft coverage, all of which protect their assets? Of course they should. There are people out there looking right now for an opportunity, and this allows you to create leverage. Do you know a homemaker that would like to generate an extra $500 to $1,000 a month? What's their alternative? Get a job, pay taxes, daycare, not see their children, and take home 1/3 of what they earned in the first place? Right now, we're seeing the highest unemployment in the last 50 years. People are looking for a solid and viable opportunity, either as a Plan A or a part-time Plan B. And this offers a unique opportunity right now. And then last but not least, we're going to pay lifetime residuals on that book of business. Whether you personally marketed the membership or you received an override for a membership someone else on your team marketed, you can earn residual income for life. That means you can do something today and get paid year after year after year. With Legal Shield, you can move all the way up our entire compensation plan by simply marketing the service or by building a team. It's your choice. So let me give you one example here. If you become a director with our company, which we have people do that in a matter of months, but let's say it takes you a year or two. You work on a part-time basis, putting in 7 to 12 hours a week. A director earns $150 every time they market a $26.95 membership. We have people that market Legal Shield as an employee benefit and who personally market thousands of memberships. But let's say you market just 10 personal memberships as a director in our company. That's $1,500 in commission. On the leverage side, let's assume you're a director as well. You follow our system and you find somebody who's looking to make a career move. They say, you know what? I like your service, but I'd also like to become an associate with your company. And they become a brand new associate. They're excited. They pay their one-time registration fee. You help them get to the Legal Shield Basic Training Program and market their first 5 memberships. Well, as a director, you not only earn the $155 when they bought the service, you earn $103 as an override on each of those 5 memberships that they marketed. And last but not least, a $95 training bonus. That's $765 as a director for helping one person earn $250 in their new business. $765 for helping one person market 5 memberships. Now that's leverage. And the biggest winner were the 5 people that purchased the Legal Shield membership for themselves. On top of personal, override, and residual income, there are additional benefits. Training bonuses of $15 to over $140 for helping people move through the ranks of our company. There are Players Club bonuses where you can generate as much as $500 a month in bonus money. There are annual exotic trips every year from Punta Cana in the Dominican Republic to the beautiful beaches of Hawaii. Commissions are paid daily by direct deposit. Listen, we understand people are very busy today. We have a business for busy people. Because we've got a system and the tools to help you leverage your time. Tools like online presentations, recordings, flipbooks, DVDs, luncheons, live events. It gives you an opportunity to build like 95% of the people that start with our company part-time. Our business is not a fit for everyone, nor are we trying to make this business right for everybody. But we are looking for the people that are a fit. For $149, you receive everything you need to launch your Legal Shield business. A startup kit that includes all the basic tools. Additionally, there's an online first step training to get you started. You'll go to a live 2.5-hour basic training class that will walk you through everything you need to know to succeed in your new business. You're in business for yourself, but not by yourself. That's all part of the simple $149 investment. There's a field training system that's in place, online access to the back office, an exclusive benefits association that you'll have an opportunity to be enrolled in that can save you more money than you can actually spend on your Legal Shield membership. It's important to know we've already paid over $1 billion to associates over the last decade. We have over 1,000 people earning over $50,000 a year, most on a part-time basis, and then many earning between $100,000 and over $1 million a year with our company. The company is solid. The need and the service are real. The compensation plan is simple and lucrative. We have a system that can help you succeed. What's left? The great equalizer: timing. Legal Shield is in front of two massive trends: legal access and identity theft coverage. This is a way for you to give people access to a valuable service and at the same time help you start a business that could give you the time and financial freedom maybe you've always wanted. If you're looking for evidence of what our story will look like in the next 5 years, look no further than companies that have made the same historic runs by revolutionizing an industry. Ironically, the big successes are not the companies that come up with brand new concepts and they have to convince the masses. It's the company that sees 15 years of declining growth in America in the coffee industry and they revolutionize that industry, Starbucks. It's the book industry. Barnes & Noble and Borders are both in financial trouble. Why? Well, Amazon, ebooks, Kindle, etc. They've revolutionized the way people have thought of an old industry. How about water? I mean, how long's water been around? We were told tap water's bad and bottled water's good, and in less than a decade it turned into a $52 billion industry, changing the way people get access to an established product or service. What if you could have participated in one of those revolutions? Where would you be right now? That's precisely what Legal Shield is doing. Over the last 40 years, as you can probably tell, an incredible foundation has been laid. A great product and thousands of attorneys to support our 4 million members are in place. Now, because of a recent investment and purchase by a New York private equity firm, this incredible product and company has been completely rebranded and has recently been reintroduced to North America. The marketing analysis, branding, IT support, and the high-profile corporate leadership is here and has literally put us in a position to create the perfect storm. The great news about this revolution is the only way this service goes to market is through individual, independent associates like you and I. This could be the opportunity that you've been looking for a long time. So get with the person who invited you to review this information, and we look forward to working with you.